It's nice out today. I'm gonna make a gardening video. I'm gonna pull out these wooden slats and make them look a little bit more like this garden bed. I'm gonna get some cinder blocks and put them along the sides of them to have extra planting area. Ugh, let the fun begin. It's the first week of February. Why wouldn't I be sweating? Anyway, I got one side done. Well, I say done, I still have to fill them full of soil and everything, but I still have the other side to do over there. All right, let's get to it. And done. Not bad. Will look better when it has soil in it, and I protect it with some chicken wire from these guys. If you're ever thinking about getting chickens, just know that they're very curious animals and will want to be a part of every project that you are doing in the garden. Right, Dot? By the way, I always plant something that they will snack on, so they'll leave my other crops alone. All right, they are all soiled up, and now they are ready for planting. Unfortunately, the only thing I can plant right now are onions. I mean, it's not that unfortunate. At least I still get to plant something. I just can't plant all the things until about this time next month. And I have two different types of onions. I have sets and I have slips. Slips are a large group of onions that are grown from seeds, as where sets are little bitty bulbs that were harvested early. I think I'm gonna do a little experiment. I'm gonna do one side in sets and the other side in slips and just see which one does better. Now I'm gonna have to be a little creative because I have like over 100 of these things and I only have about 32 holes. No, that sounded bad. So I'm gonna also have to find some random places around the yard just to plant some onions. Now the biggest mistake that people make when planting onions is they tend to plant them way too deep, like way up to here. You don't wanna do that. You just barely wanna cover that bulb up. You wanna get the roots in the ground, not much more. All right, the slips are planted all the way up the cinder block line. Now let's try the onion sets, which I haven't really grown before, but I'm gonna give it a try. Look at those cute little baby onions. Okay, pretty much same concept, except for these guys do not have big roots, so you're just gonna have to bury the bottom half of the bulb. So all you do is make a little divot in your soil and just cover it up so that you just see the very top of them, like that. Okay, now I've got those all planted, although you can't really see them as well. I think I'm gonna plant some in front of the blocks too to see how well they do in the ground versus in the holes. But when it comes to planting onions, that's pretty much all there is to it. It's one of the easiest things that you can plant. In about 3 months, these things should be huge and ready to eat. Oh, I should probably let you know that the yellow and white varieties tend to store a little bit longer. If you love the red onions like I do, you just have to eat them kind of quickly. And I absolutely love onions. I put them on almost everything. If you're looking for onion slips, a lot of times you can get them at your big box stores, but I get mine at my local feed stores because they usually have the best type for my area. But a lot of stores should start to have these about this time of year. So get out, grab you some onions and start planting if you like onions. But even if you don't like onions, it couldn't hurt to try just so you can have some success growing something. And I'm sure your neighbors will probably like them. And that, y'all, is how we build community.